Wow, those are hard words to lead up to having me up here, but I just want to say a huge thank you to Jake and Terry. Their leadership has meant the world to me. It has meant a lot to HEAF, but it has made my job even easier. We sure have a lot to celebrate tonight. As Jake and Terry mentioned, it's our 25th anniversary. It's also our 10th gala, and I want to say a huge thank you to our board, to Woody Heller, and to Maurice Sonnenberg for kicking off our HEAF Gala 10 years ago. So thank you. We even have some of our past gala honorees here tonight: Neil deGrasse Tyson, Dan Rose, Maurice Sonnenberg, Jim Simmons, Fareed Zakaria, General George Price, Alexandra Corey, Fern Khan, and tonight we add Joel Klein. We are truly honored to have Joel Klein here, not just having met him myself, but knowing his history as being a true crusader for all New York City public school students. So thank you, Joel, for being here tonight. It's also our 10th anniversary of our legal mentoring program, or legal negotiation and moot court program, where our high school students have the opportunity to work with lawyers from Wachtell, Lipton, Rosen and Katz, and Sullivan and Cromwell. And then, as intimidating as it sounds, they actually present their arguments in front of a judge, Judge Robert Katzman, in his courtroom, the United States Court of Appeals up for the Second Circuit, an opportunity that most lawyers would die to have. So we thank you for being here as well. And of course, my comments would not be complete for how we're celebrating tonight without turning a little attention to Dan and Joanna Rose for their vision of HEAF and bringing our HEAF to the next dimension. So thank you both, Dan and Joanna. As we mentioned, we're talking about our past, our present, and our future. Our present. This year, we broke out of our box. We opened a pilot site in Bedford-Stuyvesant, Brooklyn, that helped 31 middle school students in Bed-Stuy get started on their college path. We wanted to show the world that HEAF is serious about growing and helping even more students get to college. We had a particularly successful annual College Decision Day draft, which is modeled after the NFL draft, where students announce where they're going to college. And we partnered with 11 other nonprofits, so students stood at the front of Citigroup, and announced to a cheering audience where they were going to school. Our biggest citywide event to date. So congratulations on that. And we brought volunteerism back to HEAF in a greater way. We created a junior board of 35 amazing young professionals and further engaged New York City corporations in helping our HEAF students. In June, we held our first volunteer recognition ceremony where both Barclays and Bloomberg won our corporate awards for top employee engagement. I truly want to thank our incredible board, our awesome team of staff, and our generous donors for helping make this year a huge success. Please join me in a round of applause. And now for our future. We have 3 critical goals this year that you're probably going to hear many times, and you'll even dream about them tonight. Visibility, innovation, and sustainability. We are raising HEAF's visibility. HBO is working on a pro bono campaign to help us rebrand and reflect our true cutting-edge nature and our strength that will lead us into the next 25 years. You see, we want the entire education world to know that HEAF exists so that when our students are applying to high school, when they're applying to college, and when they're applying for their job opportunities, interviewers know what HEAF is and they want to snap up our students immediately. Showcasing our alumni is also part of our strategy. 17 of our alumni are here tonight. Can I have you all please stand? are truly our success. You are our return on our investment, and we want to shout your stories to the world. But we'll tell you a little bit about that later. Innovation. We're enhancing our curriculum at HEAF, and we're targeting it on more college readiness skills, introducing a robust technology program, public speaking, and writing skills. And I'm really proud to announce that, just like last year when I announced our Brooklyn expansion, tonight I want to announce 3 new initiatives. Just like our legal mentoring program, this year we are starting a real estate mentoring program where students will have the opportunity to learn from the brightest minds all about the real estate world. Second, we are starting a cultural literacy program that will expose our students to the great culture and performing arts that New York City has to offer. And third, we have a performance ensemble that's starting, and it's our version of Glee. So hopefully, next year, they will be up here as well. And finally, sustainability. We want to be here forever, a permanent fixture on the educational landscape. The year 2039, and I know that sounds far, but the year 2039 will mark our 50th anniversary. We want HEAF to be even bigger and better, but we need your help to make the next 25 years a reality. In fact, tonight's auction is dedicated to our next 25 years, to making sure that our students have all of the tools they need to get to college and beyond. There is definitely a right giving level for everyone, and that means you. The people in this room who have become great successes through your hard work and dedication. We are instilling that same ethic into our students, and we want them to have the chance to accomplish in their lives what you have accomplished in yours. Please join me in helping raise HEAF's visibility, our innovation, and sustainability. On the back of your journals, we have 25 ways to get involved in HEAF. We have a calendar. So starting tonight, in 2 weeks, we will have an open house where you can come and actually see the kids, sit in classes, ask questions. And I have to warn you, some of the math and some of the ELA, I don't go back there some days because it's really, really robust and intense. We also have, on March 26th, an event with Neil deGrasse Tyson at the 57th floor of the World Trade Center. We want to get you involved so that if you study the back of your program and take it with you tonight, we will be emailing you and letting you know about those opportunities. And my final thought, why is our work critical right now? Every 26 seconds in this country, a student drops out of high school, which essentially, as we know, translates to the life of poverty and to limited opportunities. So in the time that I've been talking, 14 students have dropped out of high school. And by the time we leave here tonight, 485 will have dropped out. I know, and I know you know, our cause is urgent. Our staff is ready, and we need and appreciate your continued growth and support so much. And with that, I'm going to introduce tonight's video to let our students, our alumni, and our board share with you directly how we are changing lives at HEAF. Thank you.